Hey, welcome back. It's a great day to golf. This is Joon, and I want to teach you how to look like a better player than you really are. So stick around for some more etiquette. When everyone is on the green, okay, again, there's this beautiful relationship between you, the golf course, yourself, and other players. And so this is why I think it's really important for kids to get involved with golf, because it teaches you how to look out for others and to also be aware of yourself. So when we're talking about being aware of others, when you're on the green and say you've taken the pin out, what you want to do, the first person to make their putt is generally the first person to grab the pin. It really kind of depends most of the time, but generally you're going to grab the pin. You're going to be waiting for everyone to finish out their putts. So that's kind of an etiquette thing where maybe you keep the pin in so it doesn't really matter. But for me, just, when I'm playing the game, I like to have the pin out sometimes, most of the time. So I'm going to be the first one to putt in, and I'm going to be the first one to grab that flag stick. When everyone finishes, I'll be putting that flag stick back in the hole, which we can talk about a little bit more. You don't want to hit the edge of the hole, okay? When you don't want to slam it down in there, you don't need to whip it out, okay? There's an easy way to just pull it straight up from the center and put it straight back in the center, okay? Playing music. Now, if you're with your buddies, you're in a foursome, you're having a good time, play your music. That is absolutely cool. But if you're a twosome joining another single or another twosome, you really should ask whether or not your music is gonna be bothersome. So I would have it loud enough that you can hear it in your cart, but when you address the tee box or when you introduce yourselves, I would really ask and inquire whether or not your music is going to be bothersome, because people want to get out there to get away from the chaos, to get away from all the noise. And so I understand having music is a good time and all that kind of stuff, but that's not the way that golf has been played, but that doesn't mean it's wrong. I would highly just say, ask if your music is bothering them. That's really all you have to ask, and we'll go from there. Raking the stinking bunkers. Okay, I'm not mad. You just don't know. Okay, we're gonna talk about when you hit into a bunker, after you make your swing in your divot, okay, there's usually gonna be a rake. You wanna take that rake. First, you take your foot, and what you wanna do is cover that divot pattern to fill it up with sand, okay? And then you use a rake to make it look just like it did. So you have to think, the next person that comes in this bunker, how would you like that bunker to look? And the biggest thing I also see people not doing is removing their footsteps. So when you rake a bunker, you also want to walk it backwards over your footsteps, okay? That is a proper way to rake a bunker, and we can go over that. Removing your tees from a par 3 or from any tee box, okay? The tee is something that you either want to remove after use or throw away. Really depends on your course. But after a par 3, you don't want to just leave your divot inside the ground. So there's a cool club head foot kick method that I'm going to show you to make you look like a pro. So let's get out there and be better golfers.